Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of this replay between Reprisal and NecrosRa. We have Footman and Archmage now trying to push in over here while we have the Bloodmage pushing over here. So the Bloodmage does not have enough energy for another Flame Strike, so this is going to be a very, very dangerous situation for that Bloodmage. Bloodmage wants to get to level 5, and if he gets to level 5, level 3 Flame Strike will pretty much be the end of every single gold mine line. And coming back over here, Bloodmage still trying to make his way out, unable to push his way out as more towers are still being built. And now siege engines finally being produced. Enough, 3 arcane towers, however, constantly fighting back. Now, if you are new to WarCraft 3, siege engines can only attack buildings. It's like a Reaper only with D8 charges, but they are very, very, very effective against buildings as well. Bloodmage, it is now in the back of that base. Siege engines still being produced. Arcane towers now just dealing feedback damage towards those water elementals. Bloodmage should probably be coming around that corner very, very shortly, but those siege engines may be able to come on in there and deal a lot of damage and perhaps take down some of, and start doing a base rush. A third workshop, or another workshop being built in the back of the best base, and now in comes a Flame Strike. Flame Strike may be able to give level 5 on that Bloodmage and getting additional kills as well. So that Bloodmage now with level 3 Flame Strike, gonna go perhaps use another Clarity Potion and get off a lot of kills. Back over here, those siege engines now moving in, trying to take down these this keep over here. Peasants being forced to repair it as these siege engines, 3 siege engines making their way, trying to take down this keep. Peasants constantly repairing in the back as this Bloodmage now getting stuck up on this water elemental, trying to finally going to be able to run around and continue to push on in. Footman continuing to able to take down one of those units finally, and now continuing to push. Archmage now going after a second siege engine. We may see the Bloodmage. Bloodmage still getting choked up on that water elemental, and now in comes a Flame Strike most likely. No Flame Strike. What's going on? There it is. Flame Strike, and all those peasants getting taken down. Bloodmage now sitting over here may be forced to use the Staff of Teleportation, may get taken down to 61, 40, 16 hit points. Finally taken down, so the level 5 Bloodmage taken down too little, too late there. And now is it going to be resurrected? We have a siege engine waiting over here by the tavern. So yeah, gonna go ahead and resurrect over here, and that Bloodmage may be able to get some additional mana and go back in even further. Back over here, there's too many guard towers to really do anything. We have a lumber mill being placed down over here as it looks as though NecrosRa, yes, is short supply of wood. Siege engine now rolling away across the field and getting a siphon mana off of a Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Nicely done, getting that extra mana. So we may get another Flame Strike coming in very, very shortly. Workshop still producing more and more units. Arcane Tower sitting over here. They are not upgraded with the Masonry upgrade. And now more siphon mana. So this is looking very good for that Bloodmage. Bloodmage now up to 250 mana. And now going to go ahead and continue to do more of that push. Siege engine now trying to take down this keep over here. No additional heroes. As this Bloodmage just walking on over. Does have that boost of speed, so able to make it over fairly quickly. Arcane feedback onto that Archmage. And now... oh, sorry, Archmage, and now Footman continuing to try to push on in, trying to deal damage towards those arcane towers, and Blizzard now coming in, so a mass AoE game, Flame Strike coming in, and so many peasants getting taken down, trying to take down this keep over here. We may get another Flame Strike in a moment, but back over here, Blizzard still, the name of the game, as the Archmage was able to shoo some of those peasants away. We should get another Flame Strike momentarily, waiting for that to go on cooldown, and very nicely done, and NecrosRa separating some of those peasants so that he cannot get all of those peasants every single time. Now focusing, one of those peasants should try to take down the lower hit point peasants first. Those peasants gonna die just walking on the flames. Oh, able to continue to stay in. Bloodmage now seeing that level 5, and now in comes an Archmage now gonna get that mana siphoned out. Really, really bad misplay. Now Reprisal has enough for another Flame Strike. It should be able to take down more of these units over here. So, and what a misplay by Reprisal. Reprisal now giving the level 6 on the Bloodmage, so we're gonna have a Phoenix come out soon, the ultimate, and where is that Archmage? Archmage is down over here. Are we gonna get in one more siphon mana? Not quite sure. Wait for it, siphon mana. Oh yeah, siphon mana, gonna go ahead and drain it back out, and now this Bloodmage sitting at 176 mana, continuing to try to get more and more mana as well. Reprisal only has 1 arcane tower left over here. Archmage being forced to come back and perhaps get a clarity potion. Really very difficult for that Archmage to drop any water elementals as this Blood Mage now coming in, and this Phoenix coming over and dealing damage to that guard tower. That guard tower taking a lot of damage as well. And now this Phoenix egg. If this Phoenix egg does not get killed, it gets rehatched. So it needs to make sure that if that Phoenix egg, oh there, it does get killed. So the Phoenix will not be reborn. Bloodmage still sitting over here trying to take down that last guard tower. Oh, does not finish it off for some strange reason. Using that Staff of Teleportation, gonna go ahead and head back and now siphon the mana out of that Archmage. Archmage now out of mana as those militia continuing the fight and now trying to take down some more of those units. Let's see, gonna go ahead and try to focus. Yeah, another low hit point footman getting taken down, and more Blood Mages, or that one siege engine just running away. That Blood Mage is in a little bit of trouble. Siphon mana for a split second, didn't really get that much mana. Now pulling back as siege engines making their way towards this keep. That Phoenix, I think he has enough enough mana for a Phoenix, but he does not have, he does not have the cooldown. He's still waiting for that cooldown to complete. Another Blizzard from the Archmage. Archmage able to just take down a lot of the units over here, and now it's still a base race, so Reprisal just coming in trying to take down that keep, and this one single Blood Mage just taking down so many of these footmen. We may get to a level 7, perhaps even a level 8 Blood Mage, since this is a single one hero play coming in from both of these players. I'm gonna go ahead and come on in, try to pull and separate this army a little bit further, and now trying to put a little bit more pressure. Blood Mage able to focus another footman getting taken down. And now another siege engine moving on in. The siege engine just constantly putting pressure on this keep over here as this blood mage now very low on hit points may be forced to buy another potion. Yeah, using that potion of healing, should have enough energy for more potions as well. No, does not have enough energy or enough gold for potions, excuse me, as now just running around, and now, oh, got a surround on the Archmage. Archmage being forced to pull around a surround with militia and peasants, so nicely done. Blood Mage now moving on out. Perhaps we'll be able to take down this particular keep. No, where is the Archmage? Archmage is back over here running away using that Scroll of Healing, and now Blood Mage was able to stop some of that Scroll of Regeneration, and now using a Clarity Potion to try to get more mana as well. Continuing to push 3 tanks, trying to take down this keep over here. One of the guard towers still up. A little bit of a misplay. That the Blood Mage should probably get a flame strike right here in this position. And oh, all those peasants trying to run away. Are they going to get killed? Yeah, 4 or 5 of them get killed. And now the Blood Mage sitting at level 7. Now trying to take down some of those footmen as well. And now out comes some militia. Militia may try to do a little bit of a surround. And what's going to be happening with that Blood Mage? Blood Mage able to focus, take down. Oh, in comes the Phoenix, and that is just bad news. The Phoenix has an area of effect, a DPS. So all of those peasants getting taken down. That Phoenix does 61 to 75 magic damage. So that does extra damage towards the heavy armor of those units. And now Archmage coming over here trying to take down some of the peasants. But it's still one base to one base even after all this. Siege tanks will be able to finish off NecrosRa's base here, so there's gonna, or sorry, siege engines, not siege tanks, gonna be able to finish the base over here as the footmen or what, that Phoenix just flying around the map, able to start burning up some of those, or burninate those things. Blood Mage now moving on in, may get another siphon mana as you're gonna siphon the mana. Ooh, nice, the Staff of Teleportation, and they're getting more mana onto that Blood Mage. So that Blood Mage staying on 420 mana as those siege engines finishing off the rest of the main base here. So great play so far by Reprisal, and so Reprisal is showing that one Blood Mage may be enough to just be a very inventive strategy. Siege engine are going to go ahead and take down this barracks, and now footmen just continuing to just run around this map. Blood Mage going to go ahead and head back over here. Stay tuned for part 3 of this replay between NecrosRa and Reprisal here on Echo Isle.